I've just gotten out early this morning from the Dearborne City Jail. We were there because of something that happened yesterday at the Arab Festival here in Dearborn. Or anything. In fact, we made sure that the only people we talked to were people who first approached us. And this was to limit accusations of instigation and disruption. We knew people have a tendency to accuse us of being disruptive, of inciting and instigating, so we wanted to make sure we did absolutely nothing of the sort.
And what we found repeatedly in Dearborn is that any random person can walk up to a police officer or to a security guard and say, those Christians are bothering us, or those Christians are doing something, and police will not hesitate, or security will not hesitate, to come over, stop us, remove us from the festival, or in this case, lock us up, put us in jail. Put us in jail. And so in this situation, we were falsely accused, and we had the footage. We said to the police officers, we have the video footage right here on our cameras of exactly what happened. Will you sit down and watch it with us? They refused, and instead they put us in cells.
So here's what actually happened. While we were at the festival, we didn't approach anyone. Just like I said, we waited until people approached us, and they did approach us. They remembered us from the video from last year, and they would come up to us accusing us, threatening us, saying we were racist, saying that they were going to hurt us, and yelling curses and insults at us. But they actually did engage in a civilized conversation with us, though. Even though they were saying these things, we talked to them. And within a matter of minutes, multiple times, we were talking very amicably, talking with a solid understanding of who the other person was, and enjoying the conversation. This happened multiple times. We made many friends. The last time this was happening, people had approached us, they had accused us yet again, they were threatening us, cursing us. The conversation lasted for about 10 minutes, but we were ending it amicably when all of a sudden police came and put us in handcuffs. Paul and David were there recording.
I was in the background holding a camera. I was about more than 100 feet away from them. Just holding a camera, making sure that if anything happened, that I would have other footage of it. When all of a sudden I had police surround me and try to take my camera. And so then I was surprised that they were there because I had done nothing wrong. I wasn't even near the vicinity of Nabil and David.
Well, that's not what we meant. We were pointing out the simple fact that there are certain elements of Sharia law that are being enforced in Dearborn. Under Sharia law, if you're a Christian, you are a second-class citizen. You cannot go out and proclaim the gospel to Muslims. You cannot go out and disagree with Islamic law or criticize Muhammad. You can't do any of that. And that's exactly what we find being enforced in Dearborn. So on the one hand, it was kind of jarring when the police grabbed me and put handcuffs on me, forced my camera down. But on the other hand, we were kind of expecting something like that to happen.
I interrupt you for a moment? Can you shut the camera off? I need to talk to you real quick.
I don't know if I can shut the camera off. I don't know if
I'm going to ask you to because there was a criminal complaint and I need you to shut the camera off.
A criminal complaint?
Yep.
What was the criminal complaint? Can you tell me what the criminal complaint was?
Absolutely, and I'll speak with the gentleman over there as well.
Okay, can you give me a second?
No, ma'am.
Hey, don't touch me!
Can you just stay over here while I talk
Don't
to you?
touch me!
I need you to stay over here.
Don't touch me!
You stand right over here for me, please.
Stop touching me!
Listen, that's what they're doing. This is what you need to do. You need to listen.
You're touching me!
Okay.
Don't take the camera! Don't take the camera! Stop!
us in jail. And so in this situation, we were falsely accused, and we had the footage. We said to the police officers, we have the video footage right here on our cameras of exactly what happened. Will you sit down and watch it with us? They refused, and instead they put us in cells.
And I had police surround me and try to take my camera, and so then I was surprised that they were there because I had done nothing wrong. I wasn't even near the vicinity of Nabil and David.
At the festival. The last time this was happening, people had approached us, they had accused us yet again, they were threatening us, cursing us. The conversation lasted for about 10 minutes, but we were ending it amicably when all of a sudden